Welcome to The Explainer. All right, today we're jumping into a daily devotional called Breaking the Chains. And what we're going to do is dissect it, really pull it apart to see how it takes one single idea and just explodes it into this global, digitally connected movement.
Okay, so right out of the gate, the document anchors itself in this one verse from the King James Bible. Now, you've got to understand, this isn't just some nice opening quote. Nope. This is the strategic foundation. It's like the central pillar holding up the entire structure. It sets the theme of freedom for absolutely everything that's about to follow.
And that, right there, leads us to the big question we're tackling today. How does this thing actually work? We're going to trace the journey it takes you on, starting from this one core belief, then moving to a really clear call to action, and from there all the way to building this massive, connected, global network.
All right, let's get right into it. So the very first thing this devotional does is it sets up a problem, a core conflict, if you will, that its message is specifically designed to solve.
And they give this conflict a name, spiritual bondage. They define it as being held captive by things like sin, fear, or oppression. Pinpointing the problem like this, that's a really crucial first step, right? Because it creates this very clear need for the very specific solution that the devotional is just about to offer up. And what they do next is so interesting. The text sets up this really clear contrast, this duality. You've got the problem over here, bondage, and on the other side, the solution, deliverance. It's a classic, powerful problem-solution setup. Super effective.
Okay, so now that the problem is defined, let's see how they turn this concept into a set of direct instructions for you, the reader.
And this is so important. They don't just leave this as some abstract philosophical idea. No, the devotional immediately flips it into a call to action. It gives the reader specific, personal instructions. The whole point is to make the message practical, something you can use in your own life right now. And here it is. This is the path they lay out, and look how simple it is. A clear 3-step process. Step 1, identify the problem. Step 2, take authority over it. And step 3, seek guidance to break free. It's basically a simple, repeatable formula that any follower can use. So, they've told you what to do. The next logical step? They give you the exact words to use. It's like they're handing you a script, all in the form of these prayers. So, this first prayer, it's a really powerful declaration of freedom. It's specifically designed to tackle the theme of the day, which is deliverance from spiritual bondage. By giving the reader the exact words to say, it becomes this tool for turning an idea into, a spoken reality. But then, the document offers up a second prayer, and this one's different. It's not about the daily topic. This is a formal confession of faith, specifically designed for someone who's a new believer, someone making that first-time commitment.
And just look at how structured this prayer is. Every single point is explicitly linked back to a specific Bible verse. What this does is it provides scriptural authority for every single statement that's being made. It's all backed up.
Okay, get this. Right after this very personal moment of prayer, the document pivots hard. It shifts from this moment of private commitment to full-on public outreach, offering a digital resource, an ebook, to guide the new believer's very next steps.
And that little pivot leads us right into the next major section. The focus widens out. It shifts from the individual's spiritual life to the organization's much broader collective mission.
And to frame this mission, they don't mess around. They use a massive, super specific number, 500 million. Think about that. This isn't just some vague goal like reach more people. No, it's a quantifiable target, and it immediately establishes the immense scale of what they're trying to do. So you might be thinking, how on earth do you even start to aim for a number that big? Well, they lay out 3 very clear ways for literally anyone to get involved. You can pray, you can volunteer, or you can give financial support. By providing a concrete role for every type of follower, it makes this huge mission suddenly feel, accessible. Okay, so for the final piece of the puzzle, the document shows us the extensive digital infrastructure it's built. And this whole system is designed for one reason: to keep its global community connected, engaged, and all moving in the same direction. A huge part of this is a whole network of specialized chat groups. And these aren't just, general hangout and chat forums. Nope. They are tailored for very specific purposes. Everything from coordinated prayer times to faith-based business networking. It's incredibly targeted. Their digital outreach also spreads across a really diverse range of social media. And what's fascinating to me here is the strategy. They're on a professional network like LinkedIn, but they're also on a youth-focused app like TikTok. It's a really clear attempt to meet completely different demographics exactly where they already are.
So, how do you get this global community to act as one? Here's how. This is a detailed schedule for synchronized prayer. It organizes followers from Nigeria to the Philippines, all the way to the USA, getting them all to pray together. And that creates this incredibly powerful sense of unified, worldwide action.
And after all of that, the document leaves the reader with this one final thought. It's a forward-looking statement that serves as this powerful reminder, connecting all of these daily actions back to one ultimate long-term purpose.
So when you step back and look at the whole thing, what we've seen is a blueprint. It's a masterclass in taking someone on a journey from a single Bible verse all the way to being part of a global digital community. And it leaves us with a really powerful question for our modern age. How are the newest communication tools in the world being used to build, scale, and sustain some of the world's oldest beliefs?